Steve Smith, our analyst tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
DeRozan outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power!
Nice! An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Back to Payne. From outside the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Levine. There's the three. The rebound by Jackson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And here's Memphis.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Williams with the screen. Here's Levine for 3. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. That one's good for 2. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Now Morant. Give him 8 points now. On the take. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
The free throw drops for Morant.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
From deep, Payne. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Payne needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Williams from long range. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Outside Morant. Pass to Payne. Brooks from outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Here's Jackson. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And that one's good. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Sinks the tray.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Back to Payne. And here's Morant. He's got 13. Pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And Morant gets it to go.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Chicago calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Chicago trailing here. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Jackson right side. Pass to Jones. And he converts the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Right side, Williams. And Williams over to help. Kicks it to DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 6 points.
We see the value of increasing your range. DeRozan can find more space inside now because of it.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Count it.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Outside Payne. On the wing, Brooks. From about 16. That one a little long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And it's DeRozan missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
It's tipped. Stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the strike.
That one misses. White for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Chicago now. They trail by 9. Down low. And stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Back to Green. Over Green. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
Morant with it. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's DeRozan. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Here's Levine for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Green. Here's Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Caruso.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he can't get the first one.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Morant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Pass to Green. .124 left in the third quarter. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The three. They grab their own miss.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Pass to Green. Outside for Levine. Picked by Vucevic. To the inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Levine. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Pass to Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Green missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Williams with the screen. Here's Morant. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker?
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now here's Jones. Pass to Brooks. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. DeRozan, left side. And here's Levine. Lets it go from deep. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Big time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
Brooks outside. With the drive. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. LaVine makes it happen.
Jackson the screen. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Green. Buries it down low.
Unflappable. Danny Green will put it right in your eye with no hesitation, even against excellent defense.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And that one's good. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Williams' shot is good.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted #2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, BA, he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
And it's Adams missing. On the wing, DeRozan. To the middle. On the wing, Levine. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
The free throw drops for Williams.
At the line for the Bulls, Patrick.
And Williams drops them both. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
True decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
It's both from the stripe. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Levine. There's the triple. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe